Cool beans.
Look at the list before.
Oh yeah.
Should we clap first though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
3. Nice.
Bing, bada boom.
Welcome. Who's our sponsor this week, Jeremy?
Our podcast today is sponsored by
Samsung T9.
Samsung T9. Nobody has time to wait around for large files when they're making 10 podcasts. Sometimes you need something a little faster.
I agree, Jeremy. Sometimes when I'm very stressed about my workload, I like to rely on the Samsung T9 2TB hard drive SSD to make my workload faster.
How fast is it, Andrew?
2,000 megabits. Typically it's at 1,000.
So twice as fast.
Twice as fast, twice as better.
That's awesome. Samsung T9.
Thank
for
you
all
for
your storage needs.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you, Korea. All right. On my list, I had Elon Musk and Cybertruck and losing Bitcoin.
Well, the main thing on my mind is our podcast name.
Okay.
Officially.
Too
Jeremy?
deep.
Not too deep.
Do we want to make it official?
Yeah, I think that's good. We're not too deep.
Andrew, are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm kind of conflicted whether we should go the sarcastic route of too deep or we should stay with the literal route of not too deep.
The little route?
The literal route.
Oh, okay. Well, I think the not too deep is funny because it's...
It would just be called deep.
Oh, true. The deep pod. But the reason not too deep was funny is because it's like the sexual innuendo.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Andrew's saying it's a sarcastic sexual innuendo when you say too deep.
Oh, I'm too deep?
Just too deep.
Oh, you're
Just
too deep?
You've never heard that before?
I don't know. What does that mean?
I've never heard those words in that combination.
You never heard you're too deep?
Yeah?
Not too deep is good.
Okay,
Yeah,
we can have another week to decide.
I like the acronyms. NTD.
NTD. Well,
It's like STD.
your thing was too deep. You like too deep as the podcast name.
I don't know. I kind of like the
TD's
sarcastic
good
route.
too.
Touchdown.
Or it could just be deep. The D.
The deep show. We're the deep pod.
The deep D.
But then what does D mean?
Yes.
The deep dive.
Oh yeah.
That needs to be more
dudes.
sexual.
The deep D.
Okay.
It has to be a sex.
You don't like the deep D?
No, it's just what does the deep D mean?
You never heard girls say that to you? Give me that deep D.
No, I haven't. Can we get over that conversation already?
Is that what you want to hear, Andrew? You're the only one. Anyways, so one more week of workshopping it.
Yeah, one more week. Unless we can all commit right now. Well, let's just give how about 20 more seconds of just brain energy? Let's just think of another name.
All right.
Too deep.
focusing.
You're too deep. You're not too deep, or is that too much?
Yeah, too many.
You're not
words.
deep.
Yeah.
Go deeper. Ooh. The Go Deeper podcast. I actually like that I'm similar to Not Too Deep.
How about two as in the number 2 and then deep?
Oh.
So like for sure it's 2D. Like we're like 2-dimensional.
Oh, 2-dimensional. And then on the thing it could be 2 and then an inch on the top, like
Like a dimension.
Yeah, 2-inch deep. But it's like we won't say that in our name.
So they use centimeters in Europe, huh?
Siri, what is 2.5 inches in centimeters?
Is there nothing between a centimeter and a meter?
6.35 centimeters sounds like a lot.
That's true. What about... Anyways.
All right, maybe we'll come back to it. All right, I don't have too many topics for this week.
Okay, let's talk about I think the Cybertruck, it just got released a couple days ago. The first people who got it were Tesla's employees. It looks awesome.
You guys have like a claim for a Cybertruck, right?
Yeah, we have me, Jeremy, and James, Januk. We all got reservations.
So
And I saw on my email. It
yeah,
was 2019.
your email was for 2019 delivery.
Yeah. No. I reserved it 2019.
So then, do you have to buy it? Can you sell your reservation ticket to someone else?
That's what I was wondering. People were saying that they're selling the reservations on eBay for like $5,000-$10,000, but Yannick was saying that you can't transfer it. I don't know, but I'm number 330,000 something.
Are you actually gonna get it?
I don't know. Not in Hawaii. I don't think I can get it in Hawaii.
Would you get it, Jeremy?
No.
You don't like it?
I don't know. I just got the reservation because you all got it, and I didn't want to get FOMO.
Dude, we basically gave Elon free. I remember this was when Tesla was like in a hard time. He's so ingenious. He just got free money from everyone.
Yeah.
He got like $330 million or 30. Wait, what's the calculation? If it's 330,000 and then $100 each, 33 million.
3.3 million. 33
No,
million.
33 million.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm sure he got more than that.
Math. Yeah, that's cool. So you would get it if you live somewhere else.
Yeah, I would. I mean, also the price back then. He was saying he was advertising it as like a $40,000 truck that you could get.
But it's $70,000.
It's like $60,000-$70,000.
You still want it?
It's probably the sickest truck I've ever seen.
It doesn't look that sick.
What?
It doesn't look
It is highly like controversial in terms of the looks. Like you either hate it or love it. I love it, and a lot of people do hate it too.
Is it, how big is, I feel like it would be very inconvenient to drive to where we go every day, right there, that parking lot.
Yeah.
No,
It feels like it wouldn't really fit.
it would just drive there for you.
Yeah.
Is it self-driving?
Yeah, self-driving.
Yeah, I was gonna I thought about getting a Tesla, but I'm so happy I didn't.
Apparently, like MKBHD and then the other car reviewers, they were feeling, because this car, I think it's steered by wire. Typically, it's not. I mean, anyways, it's like apparently the steering feels as sporty as like any sedan, and they're like, this is so weird.
So they built in some kind of resistance.
I don't know. They like the rear wheels they turn too. I don't know what they did to make it feel like that, but that's just what the reviewers are saying. So it doesn't feel like a big truck.
Oh, it feels like a sedan.
Yeah.
Oh.
They were saying it almost feels just as sporty as like a Model S or something, or even better.
Yeah, I think this is something I need someone to tell me my opinion.
Well, what do you mean?
I don't have an opinion. I need someone to tell me.
You think it's ugly?
Yeah, my gut reaction is, but I'm very easily influenced by like Reddit. You know,
Oh,
Reddit
Reddit.
hates Elon.
Oh, they do.
Yeah,
Reddit does hate Elon.
Reddit hates Elon, and yeah, I feel like I fall into that. But if enough of my friends think it's cool, I'll typically think it's cool. So
That's
Wait,
pretty
but-
honest.
yeah, like if enough
I mean,
people
who's
around
not
me,
like that, right?
if enough people around me are like, "Yo, the Cybertruck is sick,"
Wait, but when you look at it objectively from your point of view, do you think it's like an ugly car or ugly truck?
I don't have an opinion. Yeah, it just looks like a very sharp thing to me. Like sharp as in the angles are sharp.
So there's no sense like, oh damn, that's cool.
No, it's not a guttural. Like if I like look at Jeremy, I'm like, wow, that guy is like, oh my gosh, I can't even. I'm blushing right now. But I don't get that with that. But what I did realize recently is, well, I've always known like placebo. I'm very impacted by placebo, but I think related to that is I get gaslit very easily. Like when we're out surfing the other day, you guys gaslit me into thinking the water smelled bad. And I smelled the bad water after, even though I never thought about the water smelling bad until you guys said it.
Is this a joke about brown water?
I think it was the brown water because it was raining. Yeah.
No.
And then Sunny gaslit me into getting nauseous. She was like, "Oh, I'm getting car or seasick from the because the way it was super choppy that day. Oh my gosh, I'm getting nauseous."
Interesting.
But it's not gaslighting because it is true.
Or I guess
or at least the smell. For me and Sunny, we weren't like
Yeah.
trying to like manipulate you into
but I
thinking-
guess either way, I was manipulated into smelling it when the smell wasn't there
yeah,
at
maybe,
first.
yeah.
So my point being, if you guys are just all saying, "Wow, the Cybertruck is awesome," I will eventually think that as well.
Jeremy, do you think the Cybertruck is awesome?
I think it's unique.
When you look at it, it's like, damn. When I looked at it, it was like, oh my gosh, that's like the coolest car that I've seen in a super long time.
I think it's cool. I don't know if I'd want to own it, but I think it's cool. Yeah.
If you could
Like,
buy
if
it for half off,
No, no.
What?
That's still a $35,000 car.
But for what you get, it's amazing.
You get a car at the end of the day.
No, you get a truck that you can. The coolest truck.
If I saw it driving down the road, I'd be like, that's really cool. I'm glad someone in the world kind of challenged the status quo about vehicles and started making something that's creative. I think that's cool. I wouldn't want to own it. But,
What is your ideal car?
I don't know. Like, looks-wise?
Just your ideal car that you would want, that you wouldn't want to replace your 4Runner with.
Oh. 10,000 miles driven.
What?
Costs $10,000 or less.
Okay, the cost is not a factor. What is a car that you would want to replace your 4Runner? Because you want to replace your 4Runner.
Yeah, just because I'm afraid it's gonna break down.
Okay, yeah. So
why
like
would
you,
your 4Runner break? Sorry,
It's got like 210,000 miles on
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
wow.
Like, it's like old.
Your 4Runner is great though. Anyways,
It is great.
but it's a V8.
It's
It
a gas.
sucks
It's a
gas.
gas guzzler. It's big. A little too big
Okay.
for me. So I get like, I don't know, a used like Subaru Outback or something like utilitarian. I'll never buy like a car brand new because it looks cool or anything. Like I'll never buy a brand new car.
Okay, but your cost is out of the factor. You can replace your 4Runner with any car. I know you're not into supercars or whatever.
Yeah.
you're kind of like Lizzie right now.
Yeah, I am. I don't really have a strong feeling about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I would be the same. Or I just would get like a whatever the luxury version of a 4Runner, like a Land Rover in my eyes is a more better luxury version of a 4Runner. I would just get that.
You get a Range Rover.
Or whatever is better between a Land Rover or a Range Rover. Is there a difference?
I think Land Rover is the company name. I don't know if they have a model called a Land
Oh,
Rover.
okay. Yeah, I would get like a luxury sporty SUV.
Okay, so you two are both not too much car guys.
100% no.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Is your point that you would want a Cybertruck over
that your
any
dream
other
truck?
vehicle?
Right now, I would take that over any other vehicle. Yeah.
What
So like
What about a Rivian?
No, that thing's no.
Why?
I
Rivian
don't know. It
sucks.
looks like ass.
Rivian. Actually, no. Don't Rivians look like a legitimate truck?
It looks like a truck.
They look like a real, like an actual truck that's been electrified. Cybertruck looks like it came from like 20 years in the future.
When I worked at Amazon, I did a project with Rivian.
Oh, what happened?
It was like an acquisition. Well, they acquired Rivian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was related to that.
Oh.
Yeah. And then also they want to use Rivian stuff for their own delivery trucks. But
So-
they were piloting that.
Yeah.
The Cybertruck's interesting if it has self-driving and that it's electric. That's nice. I think there's like those things are nice. The drive feels good when you drive an electric car. It just like the reason I don't think I'd want to own it is because it looks like it'd be cumbersome. Like it's just like huge.
It's not because it's like ostentatious or anything. It's just like what
It just
feeling
feels
of
like
like
it'd be hard to get around.
how am I gonna park this?
Would
Yeah,
you get a
yeah.
truck, Jeremy?
Yeah, I would want a truck, but I'd want like a small truck. But the same reason
dude,
I don't like my 4Runner. It's like a little too big. Cause like I'm in
Yeah.
those like small parking spaces.
I do kind of want a small truck.
Yeah.
Or like there's a culture here of like driving trucks.
Of a
Eh,
cherry Tacoma.
Yeah.
You know what I would get if cost didn't matter? Is those like, what is it? Those like little Honda.
Honda CRV.
No, it's the
Oh, you
trucks,
do the
but it
electric
has
ones?
like the flatbed in the back. They're like these little Japanese trucks.
Oh.
I don't think I know what that looks like.
It's like it's imported from Japan.
Yeah,
And it's
looks
from, like,
a very
1980s.
tiny semi truck.
Yeah, and then if a wind comes by, you would fall over.
Fall over. Yeah, those things.
Okay.
Look,
You,
those look
you've
cool.
seen those on the road. They're like
If
right
you,
hand
if you pointed
drive.
it out to you, you'd know.
Yeah, maybe if you point it out.
Yeah.
But it's like a little Japanese product.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of little Japanese, there's a new there's a new bakery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that opened up
Downstairs.
around
How was
me.
it? Did you go?
I went as well,
Oh, you did.
but Andrew, when he went, was saying that all the workers there are very little.
I didn't say that.
Oh,
My
your girlfriend did.
Yeah.
I don't. They weren't that little.
No, they weren't.
They
It
were,
just
they were,
looked
they
like
were
in the
normal
photo.
sized. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
normal
If they were
sized.
really little, I think I'd be way more inclined to go.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a Oompa Loompas?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want. They're
Or like elves?
Dwarf is the.
No, I'm talking about like fictionally. Like
Yeah, fictional. I'm talking fiction. Or like if, like Peter said, if they're like really giants, like
Yeah,
bakery,
yeah.
that'd be funny too.
Yeah, like a gentle giant weaving the dough
Yeah.
for me to eat.
Yeah.
I
like
didn't.
barbarian giants.
Yeah, or a little person.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it was okay. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was like. It was good. I just don't think I loved baked goods. Is what I've come to realize.
Yeah, I don't think they on Instagram or TikTok they had like lines, but yeah,
They won't have lines in another week or two.
Yeah. Their whole shtick is like, oh, we get our flour from Hokkaido.
Tastes
Oh, that
like
sounds great.
it tastes like any flour though.
Yeah,
The marketing is great though.
yeah.
It's just what's the diff?
There, did you get their salt bread thing?
With the little bacon thing?
No, just the
Salt
salt
bread.
bread.
No.
Like, it was like a
in
long roll.
Korea.
It was that was of all the things, it's like the most simple, but it was like the best.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a fad right now in Asia.
Yeah.
It's just like bread with salt on top.
Actually, that
Big
is
salt.
yeah, some little
Crystals.
crystals. But that one was the most unique, and that one actually did taste really good. Like the inner part of the bread was nice and chewy or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Damn,
Are
I
you-
want to go for one now.
Are you disappointed that we're not excited about the Cybertruck?
I'm not disappointed. I'm just used to my friends not being enthused about cars as much as I am.
Do you feel like when you say topics though, I feel like I'm typically enthused at most of your topics.
Yeah.
Cybertruck though, yeah, never been into cars.
But our friends that we have are like group chat. Everyone's excited in there.
Yeah. Well,
They're
you
all
mean
like-
Yannick and James?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, they're like, we should get it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're excited. Yeah, not popping off in my group chats.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's what happened when you guys reserved the ticket to all three of you. Like, dude, did you see it? We got to get the reservation. I'm like, is it cool? And I bought one too, and I put $100. And I'm like, why am I doing this?
Well, there's the Roadster, right? I don't know if that's out. That's not out, right?
The
No.
new one.
That looks sick.
Yeah.
It's just the convertible.
Oh.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Apparently, people had to put like $100,000 down or something. A deposit.
Yeah,
And that-
I remember.
That was like
reading
3-4 years ago too.
free money.
Free money.
Yeah. So the Roadster is sick. But yeah, I've just never been into cars. I mean, if I could never drive again in my life, I would be very happy. Like if someone else could drive for me, my whole
Yeah,
life,
that's nice.
I would be very happy.
You'd want to drive it too?
I would want to drive her maybe 50-70% of the time.
Personal chef or driver?
Ooh,
Oh,
personal
chef.
Oh.
Get my fantasy is like having a chef just make me the healthiest meals in the world and a personal trainer. I just have no choice but to become the fittest version of myself.
Yeah.
That's my ultimate fantasy.
If you get a driver, you're saving on a little bit of time, but you're mainly saving on like, I think, energy of driving a little bit, but not too much time. But like chef, you're saving on time, you're saving on like energy and like quality of food. So
That's true.
Yeah, well, you save a ton of time with driving because then you can do whatever you want in the car.
Yeah, but we don't
Yeah.
drive anywhere.
let's say I was living in
The city.
the city. I don't know. Feel like I could get too much stuff. I always say I'm gonna get stuff done on the airplane, but
Oh,
it
I
doesn't
love
happen.
working in the airplane.
The-
I get work done on the
Really?
airplane. Yeah.
And you even did work on the trip to Maui. And
Yeah,
that's like a 30-minute flight.
Well, because I like to not work, because we were gonna stay an extra day, so I had to. I don't
Oh,
want
that
to
makes
work
sense.
because we were gonna. Didn't we stay on a Monday? Then we come back
Yeah,
on a Monday
Monday.
or something.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
was like, I don't want to have to worry about it when we're still in Maui. So I was like, I'll just get it done on the plane, so I don't have to worry about it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I remember doing work on the plane. I was like, I hope they don't think I'm a hardo because I usually don't work that much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is that okay? Nice.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Cybertruck.
Yeah, the fastest one. This is the last thing. The fastest one called. The naming is great. Called-
Cybertruck.
So you know how there's like t- the same model has like different speeds.
The
Or,
Cyber
Oh
Boost.
yeah, there's like the plaid.
yeah, the Plaid.
Yeah.
The-
Plaid is a cool name for something.
It is a cool name, but then they called this the fastest version of the Cybertruck, the Cyber Beast.
Why is that cool?
It's just cool. How is that not cool? Calling your car the Cyber Beast.
Wait. They should have like the lights be red on that one.
Dude, that'd be sick. That'd be sick.
I feel like Hawaiians would love the Cybertruck, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
there's already this truck culture. I might get a Cybertruck. I will say since talking and having this conversation, my view of the Cybertruck has increased by 5-10%.
Oh really? Let me tell you. Okay. Really, last thing. Okay, it's made out of all stainless steel.
But if you're trying to pitch me too much,
I'm not pitching you. I'm just telling.
then like it has to be natural. Like
Okay,
I don't like a hard sell.
All right,
Doesn't that sound like a hard sell? Sorry, but you can hard sell me.
Okay. The really last point of why it's so cool. It's the only stainless steel car out there, meaning that it's like super strong and it's absolutely heavy, but it's okay because it's an electric car. And this guy was shooting like subsonic bullets like from a Tommy gun. It's impenetrable. Imagine you're getting in one of those gunfights
As we do.
in Kaneohe, and then like you're just
You're safe.
unscathed.
Well, what happens when you get into an accident with like energy transference and not crumpling and stuff?
Oh, they just released a crash test and it broke the machine that was crashing into it.
I know, but what about the people inside?
No, they're totally fine.
Well, the other car is not fine.
The other cars, not fine.
Yeah.
But the cyber, you are safe.
You're in the Cyber Beast.
The cyber beast.
Have you guys
And then it did a drag race with the 911, Porsche, their sports car. It was doing a drag race, and at the end it showed the Cyber Beast beat it, but it was also hauling another 911 in the back.
Oh wait, I saw this hilarious. I think this was I actually think it was Tesla posting it. Maybe it was April Fool's. It was we did a crash test with our Cybertruck, and it kept on right before the impact. It cut to. Did you guys see this?
No.
Okay. I won't edit it in because I'm too lazy for that. But basically, it was like a montage of crash tests. Like it was right about to hit something.
Yeah.
It kept on showing Cybertrucks hitting these surfaces, but right before impact, it would cut to another image of a Cybertruck hitting
starting over.
It's starting over and over and over.
I've seen those.
So you
I've
just
seen
just
that.
get blue balled.
Yeah.
I think it was Tesla posting it, but anyways, that reminded me of that.
Yeah. I've
Also,
seen that.
I think what I like is if you like. I think when you were talking about why you like the Cybertruck, I was more into it than if you were like, this is just unrelated. It's just an observation I just made for myself. Then if you're like, oh, this is why you should want a Cybertruck.
Oh yeah.
I get more into something if like you're like, why you Andrew are into it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, maybe I should be into it then too.
Yeah. That's true.
Then if
Yeah.
someone's like, oh, you Peter should be into it, I'm like, don't tell me what to do.
What if someone was like, you Peter should be into it because you have certain X qualities?
I think that works like on maybe a logical level. I think
Yeah.
there's a part of me, but there's an emotional tie. Like without me realizing, I'm actually getting more and more interested in something.
Yeah, that
like,
makes sense.
Like I'm not even realizing it, but it's like I'm getting more and more interested in it. Versus that's more logical. Like this thing solves X, Y, Z problem. I'm like, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Versus emotional desire to be like, oh my gosh, all my boys love the Cybertruck. I need a Cybertruck.
I hope you get the Cybertruck. I do want to ride in it.
Yeah, same. I hope you get it too. I hope you get it in Hawaii, where you'll be for the next year.
Yeah, I think James and Yonok are excited for it. I think people more on states like mainland, because there's just space to drive it around.
Yeah.
Here, it's like, okay, yeah, I would take it to North Shore and I would save money on gas. That'd be nice.
And you'd autopilot.
But then it'd be so
Oh,
easy
yeah.
putting all your boards in. I feel like it would be a good car for
It
here.
would be a good, for surf.
For you, yeah, you put all your
Maybe
surfboards.
that metal closing thing.
I feel like it's probably like the titanium sounds nice, or whatever you said.
Stainless steel.
Stainless steel sounds nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just crush over other cars.
Yeah.
You would not want to get into an accident. if you're
Yeah.
not the Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
that's like a good reason to get a Cybertruck. If everyone else drives a
that's true.
Cybertruck, you don't want to. You don't want to be. You don't want to be on the opposite end of a Cybertruck collision.
Yeah.
Damn, imagine getting T-boned by stainless steel.
Seriously,
Yeah.
you just crushed
You
the
just
other
die.
truck.
Yeah, you would die.
That's interesting.
So you get a Porsche 911 for free right now, or a Cybertruck.
For free?
I mean, you get to choose one, right? Porsche 911 is more expensive, right?
Oh, I get the Cybertruck.
You would. So it's like you would still
What
get the Cybertruck over a car that's worth more. Like you're not allowed to resell the car. in this example.
Yeah. I think so.
What about the Ferrari?
No, I would. Oh, I.
Well, Ferrari's like 3 times as much, right?
Yeah.
No, you don't get to sell it.
Yeah. Would you get a
Yeah.
Ferrari right now or a?
Dude, I'm in a phase of I want a truck. I've been wanting a
Wow.
truck.
Wow.
I sold my sports car in LA, 2-seater. I drove it recently when I went to sell it. I'm like, oh my god, this thing is so stiff, so small. I mean, it's fun, but like I'm just old now. And also I surf a lot now, so I was like, damn, I can't fit a surfboard in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this episode actually today is brought to you by Cybertruck or the Cyber Beast.
Thanks, Elon, for giving us 3 trucks.
You know, sometimes when I'm driving around and I don't have enough space, I just really go for a Cyber Beast.
So the Cyber Beast has the 3 motors.
Yeah, tri-motor or whatever. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you move to the mainland, you're getting a Cybertruck.
I would, but it also costs like 100,000 for the Cyber Beast.
You want the Cyber Beast?
You can't-
You can't say if you have a Cybertruck and it's not the Cyber Beast. You can't tell people I drive a Cyber Beast.
Yeah, you would be lying.
Yeah, and once you get a Cyber Beast, you also by association are also a Cyber
Cyber
Beast.
Oh my gosh.
That's true. Well,
Did you guys add any? Ooh. Did you guys add any topics this week, or was I the only one?
I think you were the only one.
I don't want to talk about. Did you see what I added?
No, what is it?
oh, the pastor thing.
The pastor thing. We don't have to get into it.
Well, I want to know.
No, this isn't. Oh, we'll go. We should go to a different one. But it's not the right vibe.
Why?
Okay, hold on 1 sec.
We will be the arbiters of that.
Yeah, I think the point I wanted to make is so I went to church. We actually recorded a church podcast, one of our earlier ones that we didn't release.
So you went to
Basically,
church
went to church last
yesterday?
week.
Oh,
We were
okay.
here, and the first church I ever went to. So I'm actually not religious, but I just feel a bit spiritual and so want to go to church. The first church was a very like hip church where the pastor wore like tight pants, Jordans, and he was great. But I realized going to this other church that I like it when the pastor is like more like older, relatable, like a bit doofy. Okay, I'll just go with what I was thinking of. I was like, yeah, like I wouldn't want my pastor to look like he could fuck my girl. That was the first pastor. We'll cut this out if I don't feel okay saying this next part.
That's fine.
And so I went with a friend, my other friend, and then he said, but this other pastor looks like he would fuck kids. So it's a trade-off. It's like the greater the lower the likelihood of your pastor having intimacy with your girl, your wife, partner, the lower that chance, the greater the chance.
Oh my god. Dude, but that is it. Have you seen that movie? I think it was Spotlight, where they're like going through like the Catholic priest that molested boys.
Oh, the one that won the Oscar?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. I heard it was good.
It was a good movie. It was very disturbing.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, was it or no?
I don't know. I think it was Ben Affleck.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so it was based on true events?
Yeah. There's I don't know.
Yeah,
there's
it's
a bunch of
not a
stuff
show
like that.
not something I would watch.
I heard it's really
very
good.
disturbing.
Was this what kind of church was this?
I don't want to say anything about it. Yeah. Oh, no. The pastor was great. It was just a bad joke. It was just an inappropriate joke made.
Was it like half truth?
No. There was no truth behind it.
You looked at him and you were like,
No. It was
a little bit
friend,
pedophile.
my friend made the joke. It wasn't even me who made the joke.
Okay.
I just thought it was a funny thing.
But did you kind of see his lens?
No.
Okay.
You won't get me to say anything. The guy was great.
You went on Sunday?
I went on a day to a church in an undisclosed location. Yes.
Wait, what didn't you say the church was called one?
Anyways, so that was my topic.
Yeah, I think when I watched a Spotlight movie, and I mean I always heard jokes or like comments about like Catholic priests molesting little boys, and I was like, that is just so weird. And after the movie I was thinking, is it the profession and the what is it, organization or like institution or whatever. Is it the organization and the profession that attracts those type of people, or do you become like that after you get into that type of like situation?
Yeah, good question.
What does Ben Affleck say?
I don't remember. I don't even know if Ben Affleck was in the movie, but
what would Ben Affleck say? Can we imagine?
What was it called? Grey Pope or something?
What
was it called?
I thought it was called Spotlight.
Was it called Spotlight?
Is that Spotlight's a journalistic movie?
There was two movies that came around the same time around about the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something about like, I mean, obviously they're not allowed to have sexual relations, like especially in like the Catholic clergy.
They're at all?
Yeah,
like,
they're not.
Like priests or whatever. And then you combine that with like the very like, what is it? Get the word. Just like restrictive nature of like, you know, not letting your loins burn and whatever. And then like,
yeah, these guys are nofap 24/7 forever.
Yeah, and then all you're doing is you're with kids all the time.
Yeah. Well,
weird. I don't know.
Like even like let's say I was in that situation.
Yeah, keep going. So Andrew, you're in the situation with little.
Nobody imagines going into a situation they'd be like that.
Okay,
you're saying would you become like that or would you not?
Yeah, I think that you're already kind of gay. You're already gay. I can't see myself transitioning gay. You'd have to be gay to get in, and then you get into it, and then that's why you go for little boys.
Well, no. I always think of if you're in jail, everyone's fucking each other, and everyone's dudes.
Yeah, we're back to the whole like, how do you turn gay thing?
Yeah,
we talked about this before.
Did we talk about this on the pod?
We did. Remember, we had a whole section about like, you don't turn gay just by sucking a dick.
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
a slow thing. Like
it's
like how many dicks do you have to suck?
I mean, like some people are born that way, but other people can like they can push their boundaries and like
yeah,
and it happens slowly. And I think by the way,
wait, maybe we were talking.
Let me just say, like, I think child molestation and homosexuality, like, those are not the same thing.
Yeah.
No, but like, let's say you're sexually pent up, but
keep going.
But like, you're little boys, but you would do little girls.
What do you mean?
On the record, I will not do little girls.
Like, you have to be gay coming into it. Why wouldn't you choose little girls if you're straight?
Well, I was assuming because they're around boys more. Like Catholic schools. I don't know. Actually, that's a good question.
I think they go for both.
Yeah, and also I think like once you're talking about kids, your sexuality is like pretty twisted already. It doesn't I don't think it's about male and female at that point. It's just about like power and you know.
Yeah, it's just disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Not Too Deep podcast does not approve of those things.
I feel like Bobby Lee here would have a good joke.
I don't have a joke here.
Just right on the edge of. Next topic?
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah. Next topic. I suck at the list. Okay, so I saw I was getting on my YouTube feed, I got these vlogs of girls being like, oh, this is my vlog of me pursuing celibacy for a few months or half a year.
Okay.
And it's just they're like, oh, I'm not dating, I'm not having sex. This is just my celibacy period. And I was thinking, would it be hilarious if like one of us did like a celibacy vlog? Like, would anyone believe it? Like, you'd be like very seriously look at the camera for like 2 months. It's like month 1 of my celibacy journey. Like, could anyone take you seriously? Like, would people know it's a joke?
No, it'd be one of those accounts where you're like, is this a joke? I'm not sure.
Like,
if it's a joke.
like, would you break character?
I can see you doing it.
Doing a celibacy vlog?
Yeah.
As a serious person though,
Yeah.
or as like as a joke?
As
like
a serious
the fine
person.
line where you're not sure.
Where you're not sure, yeah. Well, I think it would be like if they see someone like me, it would be like, or if they see just more so a guy doing it. It's like most guys are celibate to some degree if they're not dating. Like guys just can't. Most guys like will have periods of celibacy, of like involuntary celibacy. But I think it would be funny if you like recorded it like it was like a voluntary celibacy thing, like, oh, like it's month 1, like this is like, cause it's like attractive girls like talking about it. I mean, first of all, I think it was kind of cringe, but it's usually just like a pretty girl talking about it, and that would actually kind of make sense. Like if you're a pretty girl, whatever, like you probably have access to that whenever you want, so it makes sense to be like, okay, I don't want to I want to pursue this.
Yeah, it'd be like for us, it'd be like month 1. Damn, so many girls we had to like push away.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be like
They're just it's so hard.
Yeah, but it would have to be more believable than that. I'm trying to think of, now that we're talking about it, I'm thinking what it would be like. How would you make it actually believable? Without also being like, oh guys, I just have so much sex all the time, and I just need.
There's no way.
Yeah, that would be one of the douchiest videos actually. If a guy was like, I just have so much. I just get laid so much. I need celibacy now.
What for those girls? What is the point of like what is it? Just because it's funny that they're doing that?
No. I think it's supposed to. Well, they would say. I think it's a cry for attention, but it's more like
Cry for attention. People recording themselves on a video and putting it out there as a cry for attention. Who does that?
No. That's art. What you're describing there is art. Yeah. No, I think it's
fine line.
It's I think I actually didn't watch any, but I'd imagine it's trying to talk about the mental benefits of whatever that would be.
Of no sex.
Yeah, of just like committing to not dating and not having sex. I think there could be mental benefits or spiritual benefits to that.
Not hoeing around.
Not hoeing around. But no, I think it's more than that. I think it's also like not even dating, or I don't know. I didn't watch any of the videos.
Are these girls like, I'm here to find myself?
Yeah, kind of like I'm gonna find myself.
Okay.
Kind of thing. And they had reviews. I thought it was. I just thought of it. It would be funny if one of us did a video like that.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
I don't have much there.
Andrew, nothing more.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only interesting because it's like, it'd only be for the female side. It would only be interesting because that is serious. And like, okay, so what are you gonna do when because you can take them seriously, but from a guy's side, unless you're not an athlete making millions of dollars, just like,
Yeah.
then you're joking around.
Yeah.
It would be funny. You should describe your experience.
It's the same as my experience. Month 1 was the same as my life free celibacy. You just go through, or the vlog is just you go through your day. There's just nothing different. My life as a celibate.
You can just pre-pen that to any of your former vlogs. And just
Oh yeah.
You can release a series without that prologue, and with the prologue is 2 different series.
Yeah,
That'd be
the
funny.
series. It was like just a regular my vlog series. No one watches it. But then I add this a vlog as a version.
Nothing else has changed.
A version. Of
Just
the
the title.
The
I used
version.
to I used to be involuntarily celibate, but now I'm voluntary.
Live as a I actually saw this video. Yeah, well, have you guys seen those videos of these people that live in vans, like the van life stuff, where you heard of that trend?
Yeah, where they like build up their vans or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. And I saw a guy that was like realistic day in a van, or a few days in a van, and he didn't talk, but he just like went about his day, and it was so depressing.
Why?
It was just like, yeah, he eats like kind of like fast frozen food every day. And then he drives to like a shower. He drives outside Walmart. He cooks in front of Walmart. Because that's like just not that much fridge space. So it's not like you're cooking in front of this awesome view every day. And you just feel super lonely. And then he played video games for like 3 hours. And that was the day.
Is there a lot of viewers?
It had a ton of views.
Really?
Yeah, because I think it was like a very real look.
That's not every video that he puts out.
Yeah, some of the videos is more polished, or it shows the best sides. And I think we all probably, when I think of living in a van, I think of, I'll just be in nature all day with my dog.
Like traveling and
anywhere.
just surfing every
Yeah, but
break.
it's very, very not that.
Yeah. They always put like photos of like them at the beach and then the cameras in the back and it's shot and then like it's framed with the back of the van, open.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
know what you mean.
Yeah. Van life would be cool. Would you ever do van life?
I thought about it just because of the money savings.
Yeah. You gonna take your wife and
No, I mean,
two
like,
dogs?
I was thinking, like, obviously I can't do it now. If I was single, maybe I would do it for like a year, like just to like save up some money or something. But yeah, it would suck.
Yeah, my friend did that. He built out a whole van, and then he was like, nah.
Yeah.
But then what he does now is he rents his van.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you can make decent money doing that.
Really?
Yeah, that would be fun. Or just like an RV. Like an RV trip.
Or like I guess musical artists on tour they live van life.
Yeah.
But those
On-
are huge, and
on a
they
hu-
also have like a bunch of other vans with them, don't they?
That's true, yeah.
Like they probably have a kitchen van.
Yeah,
The
they are in a
groupies van.
they are in a big ass RV. Whenever I thought of that, I was like, I never found the enjoyment of. If I was a musical artist, I would never want to be like on tour like that.
I think being on tour probably sucks.
Yeah.
Really? I
Like,
feel like they really like it because they go back, like Taylor's.
I guess it depends. I feel like if you get the ball out on tour,
Yeah.
but if it's, I imagine for me when I tour, it's more like, I have to do this to make money.
Yeah.
Because traveling a lot just sucks. I'm sure it's fun everything is fun your first time. Like I'm sure it'll be great your first time.
Yeah.
But like you're touring for the 10th year in a row. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Because I also don't like traveling. Where I don't like
Wait, but-
logistics of traveling.
Yeah. But Taylor Swift isn't going in the van. She's just flying to her destination. She
Yeah,
sends
that's
the
true.
guys ahead of her.
Yeah, that's also very
Are
true.
She's not in her RV.
No, why would she do that? She would just fly there.
I don't know.
She sends her. She has like a whole fleet of trucks. 2 fleets of trucks actually.
Yeah, Taylor Swift is $1 billion industry.
Yeah.
She
In and
herself
of herself,
is. Yeah,
yeah.
she herself is $1 billion, multi-billion
Yeah,
dollar
she's
industry.
probably not the person.
I always
to-
imagine them like enjoying it because I see movies of the movie stars or like the movies of musical artists. Like after the show, they run into the van and like paparazzi, but they're like, stop taking photos of me. But then like, and they have a party in their van or RV.
Well, we are starting a band soon, so we'll figure that out when we tour.
True.
Yeah.
Did you order your saxophone?
2 of them. I need to pee.
Let's take a break. Our break is brought to you by Banana Boat.
Sunscreen. When I find myself in a hot, dry, very sunny day, I find myself constantly returning to Banana Boat.
Why do you like Banana Boat?
I really find the consistency very easy on my skin. What about you? What do you turn to on a hot, sunny, dry day?
You know, I used to not like, or I still don't like putting on sunscreen, but the spray on is nice because I don't get my hands all oily. I do like Banana Boat spray screen.
Oh, here's actually something I've been thinking about. You know how we surf, we surf and we use reef safe sunscreen when you surf. But is reef safe a real thing?
Good question.
Yeah, or is
It's
that
like flushable wipes?
Yeah, or is it just advertising? And who is out there? Like, what makes it reef safe? What makes it not reef safe?
Yeah, I don't know. Question.
Yeah, I think it's all there's no like I don't think there's a body that determines if sunscreen's reef safe or not.
You just put it on there.
You can just put it on.
That's
yeah.
sad. You know what else I was thinking of on a different note? They should make wax that also doubles as sunscreen. You just on the board. Boom.
I don't know if that's possible, but I'm not a producer of neither Sax. Oh, you call it Sax sunscreen wax.
There you go. Swax.
Swax, yeah. Oh, Sex Wax.
Sex wax.
That's already a brand.
Yeah.
That's not too many letters off. Anyways, what's our time at? How long have we been recording? All right, you're back. How long have we been recording?
Not that long. Probably 40 minutes.
Okay, word.
How do you guys feel energy-wise?
Right now?
You seem tired.
I'm not tired.
Yeah, I'm not tired either.
You're not tired at all?
No, I took a nap before.
Wait, I hit my celibacy topic.
I feel like I'm not flowing right now, though.
It's okay.
Why?
I don't know. It's just some days you're just off, you know?
Yeah. But remember that one time we had a day where we're all like, oh, that didn't sound good.
It feels like that day.
But that was probably our best content.
Yeah.
This might be our best content.
Yeah.
I just think you just gotta like keep doing it. Yeah. And then it'll feel good when it feels good.
Why did you ask?
Andrew's kind of on fire today, which is nice.
Yeah.
I'm just on fire because of the cyber beast.
Yeah.
I'm just ready to be a cyber beast.
So when you're coming to do the podcast here, you're like cyber.
No. I looked at the pod list and I think like 2 weeks ago I put like Tesla and
Cybertruck.
Elon on the Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all probably should come in with one thing we're hot about. Like it's like
true.
one thing. This is like.
What am I hot about?
Yeah, like this is just occupying my mental space.
Ooh, do you think our listeners would appreciate us forecasting the financial markets for Bitcoin?
Yes.
What do you think?
Well, I think it can go one of three ways. If
Yeah?
things go well,
Yeah.
the price will go up.
Okay.
Not well, probably down.
Oh.
But there's a small chance it could just stay the same.
That's true.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Well,
We could always, how you were saying, my vlogs could be, you could go back in time and make it a celibacy vlog.
Uh-huh.
We could do something with our podcast. Just
cut out the parts that were wrong.
Yeah.
Which is like 90%.
We're just like go back. Like, oh, now all of a sudden we're like a crypto podcast.
By the way, there's TikToks out there. There's like crypto people do this and sports people do this where they'll make like 12 different versions of like a prediction podcast.
Really?
Like for the weekend. They'll be like, the Dolphins are gonna win by 12. The Eagles are gonna drop a field
to the
goal.
Niners.
Yeah, and like they'll say all these predictions, like 15 different versions, and then after the week goes by, they'll delete 11 of them.
No
and
way.
Then and you go through their history, they're like this, and then like people fall with this guy predicted 9 of the last scores, like
what?
Perfectly correct, and they'll do that with like crypto too, or financial forecasting.
Well,
clowns.
I'm gonna call it right now. I think by March or April, it's gonna hit 60K.
Bro, literally on this podcast 2 weeks ago, I think you were like, I'm gonna sell all my Bitcoin. Do you remember saying that?
I don't think I remember you saying that.
I think I told him like, dude, I'm gonna sell my Bitcoin. but wait, hold on, Spice. I think by March or April, it's gonna go down to 20K. Okay, no, but we should make a wager. We wouldn't edit
a wager.
Yeah.
For what?
If it goes.
If we should all try to predict something, Like
for next week.
I don't know, for next week or like even whatever timeline
Mm-hmm.
that we decide.
Hmm.
What about end of the year forecast?
For the weather?
Yes.
I think it'll stay around 78 degrees in Hawaii.
Yeah, I agree.
No, for Bitcoin.
For Bitcoin, I don't know. I hope it goes up.
I think it'll be the same.
40,
Maybe a little bit less.
41,
Probably like 39.
39.
Yeah,
Listen,
39.
Bitcoin's probably the thing I've invested the most stuff
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
that I know the least about.
That's absolutely true. That's
investing-
95% of the constituents.
I'm just investing in technology. Like, look, AI is gonna get better. Like, Bitcoin probably gonna get better. I don't know.
I wonder if there's like a parallel universe of just the same three people, like just the white version of us, just tech bros, just talking about the same exact stuff.
No, there's a good chance.
Okay, no, let's we can revisit this on the podcast for it. It's just fun to see the forecast
Okay.
Wait, do you have any predictions? Like just general predictions?
of like Joe Biden.
Anything?
Oh,
I don't know. Okay, well with Bitcoin, I would say by the end of the year, I would say 47.
47.
Yeah,
You feel really good about
real good about 47.
Mhm.
You're at 39. What are you at?
that. 200.
200,000.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you have to give a realistic forecast.
That's what people on Reddit say. That's why I keep investing in Bitcoin.
Okay, we will come back 247.39. Any other general forecasts?
I'll
think-
forecast that you get barreled in 2.5 years.
Wow.
What, 2.5 years?
That's
Dude,
almost mean.
dude, I'm gonna. Okay, what kind of barrel?
Like a legit barrel.
What's a legit? Like,
Like ones that you would see on like surf.
did you see the one that John just posted on YouTube?
Oh, was it the mini barrels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that would maybe. I don't think you get 2.5 years.
Dude,
what? I think you have the skill to barrel. It's just like it's all about
It's just
positioning at
the-
this
it's
point.
It's just are the barrels gonna be there? Is
and
the
like,
barrel-
are you in the right position?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do it by this winter.
End of this winter.
End of the winter season.
I'm not gonna bet you because I don't want you to push yourself.
I'm not. Okay, sorry. I'm not the word bet. I will.
It's not that I don't believe you will. It's more like everything has to go right.
Are you
Like,
gonna?
barrel has to be there first.
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell us the day you get barreled?
No, of course, I would tell the world.
But like, it's also like I have to see the barrel. Like you can't just say
I can't just tell you I got
yeah,
barreled.
because you know.
What, you think I would lie?
I would
No.
no. I would say I would you would. I know you would think you got barreled.
What do you think
This
I
is like
could
you-
be delusional that I got barreled?
Well, I just think there's the.
You think
getting
if I
barreled-
saw the vision inside the barrel, I got baptized with the God of the waves, I would.
I just think that people. It's just this. I believe you will think you got barreled, but it's like, will the majority of surfers agree that was a true proper barrel? I'm not saying this is your barrel. I'm just saying in general, a lot of people think they got barreled, but it's not a
Yeah.
true barrel.
Yeah, I think, okay, I understand what you're saying because I would expect that kind of from you because when you said that Sonny got a 7-foot wave or something like that.
Sonny did get this huge
But
ass wave.
then I was like, then I saw the wave with my own eyes too. I was like, bro, that day was like.
You weren't even there that day. That's what I was telling you.
Not that day. It was like another day that we were all out. Remember?
And then Sonny got a good wave.
I don't remember if it was Sunny or you or something.
It's probably Sonny.
The
Wait.
important thing is that when you get barreled, you feel like you got barreled.
Well, so yeah, I guess I believe you will feel good about getting barreled.
But you
But then
might
it's like
think,
objective. But objectively, I would want
You might think like, oh, did this guy just
like,
get a little backwash from the back?
Did the lip actually fall on the outside rail?
Is your head behind some wave?
Yeah, like yeah. And so I believe you've seen enough videos of people getting barreled.
Yeah.
To maybe
he
understand
knows what a
it,
barrel is.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
all I say is if you have access to a barreling wave every day, I'm sure you could get barreled within like 2 weeks. I just think for the waves to be that good, there not to be that many people, and you have enough reps. Yeah, I think it'll just take some time.
So I think my new goal. Okay, I'm not gonna get pipe barreled. I'm not gonna get like maybe Lonnie's barrel, but that thing has to be like 6 to 8 feet.
Lonnie's barrel seems possible.
But it has to be. It's like so big.
Yeah.
And it's a little scary. But like John's barrel, like at a sandbar, like where it's just like, and you kind of just duck down. I think that's.
Is that a real barrel though?
That's a real barrel.
Yeah, as long as the water goes over your head, it's a barrel.
But we could go to a wave pool that has barreling waves.
Yeah.
Yeah, and is that a real barrel?
Yeah.
It's a wave pool barrel.
Yeah.
It's a wave pool barrel. Okay.
Yeah.
Not Kelly Slater's legit wave pool, but I've seen these there's this one at Waco,
Yeah.
Texas, that has like a mini barrel. And you just tuck in.
Yeah, like in Korea they had that too.
Yeah, I think if you give us a week, I think we all could get barreled. Oh, I think Jeremy could get barreled too. Maybe not a week, like 2 weeks maybe. If every day we just surf that one little barrel.
I do agree with you. It's just very opportune. The wave has to be absolutely correct.
And the wave's like strong. It's like and like
you want to go a whole season having the skills to get barreled and not get barreled.
Yeah.
Yeah. But after seeing John's video, I'm like, oh, okay. I have to surf at that spot.
Are you getting motivated to try and get? Damn, I would say for me, my goal is just to like in 3 years get barreled would already be a huge goal.
Like John's, the movie, the mini barrel?
Yeah, even that would be a huge accomplishment.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. We'll see at the end of... I'm rooting for you. I mean, if you get barreled, that would be a huge W for all of us.
Yeah.
Well, now I have to take my Instago 3.
No. I'll believe you.
You gotta take it every time.
Yeah, I do.
We want to experience it too.
Yeah, my dream is to like release a video titled "First Barrel Ever in Life," and then it's like.
I've looked for that video before on YouTube, and it's hard to find.
Yeah, it's like
it'd be sick. It'd be so sick to
get your reaction.
Sick. Yeah, it's like a 30-year-old or 40. Who's that one guy? Like 30 or 40-year-old virgin that has never masturbated or something.
Steve Carell.
No, it was like a real life dude on like a podcast or something.
Oh, really?
And then Theo Von, I think, was saying like, dude, people would pay so much money for you to just ejaculate.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Or maybe it would be like you feel like you have the surf skills ready to get barreled, and then we go somewhere where we know it's barreling, and then you record the whole thing.
I've been on like steep waves, and I've been able to drop in on steep waves, like at shallows where it gets kind of like lippy a bit. I've seen people get barreled there, but
that's not a real barrel.
No, I've seen like legit barrel, like that guy with the tattoo.
Oh, okay.
When it was like kind of big, I was like stunned that he got barreled. So why do you have all these doubts?
I don't have any doubts of your surf ability. It's just like I just think that everything has to go perfectly.
Yeah.
And I would love if like I was just thinking, wouldn't it be sick if we recorded it, like you getting barreled, like everything about it.
Should we go to North Shore this weekend?
But I'm down to go to North Shore this weekend just to surf. But I meant like if you know it's barreling that day, we all know. And we all commit to like just recording it, and then your reaction too, not just from the Instago. Like that would be your life's work.
Yeah, I mean that'd be pretty hard.
Like I would
coordinate.
I would trade. How much of a year's work would you trade to get barreled? Let's just say you work a salary job for how many months would you trade for? Okay, here we go. Sorry, we're not talking about surfing now, Jeremy.
It's okay.
Let's say you get it's not a guarantee you get barreled right, but you get 1 month at the perfect barreling place,
Yeah.
and you get to just you would just for that 1 month you get to surf every day
Yeah.
and until to practice getting perfectly barreled.
Yeah.
How much of your you could either answer it like of your salary or how many months of like working and salary would you sacrifice for that, or how many years of your or how much of your life would you give up for that opportunity? Like, would you give up a year of your life? Like, let's say you would live to 80, you would live to now 78
79?
or for 1 month of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I give up a year of my life.
Okay, would you give up a year of your like youth? Like, it's not like it's like you give up a year of your
Oh, prime time
prime. Like,
age.
so you just right now, you snap a finger, a year passes, and you get this 1 month at this wave. You just give up a year of life.
Oh no, that's a bit hard.
Okay, so how much do you give for that 1 month where you could almost guarantee
I get 3 months of my life.
your current life to give for that?
Yeah.
You want to give half a year?
No.
Okay. It's like in that 1 month you can improve so much, and it's like not just getting barreled; you'll be barreled every day.
Yeah. I don't know. I remember watching this guy. He got in COVID. He got stuck at the
I've
Mentalizer.
seen that video. So good.
He said like he was surfing by himself on the perfect waves. He was getting barreled, just the best waves. But he got stuck on the island. He wasn't with any friends. And then I don't know, maybe after a week or something, he's like, or even less. He's like, I don't want to surf anymore because
Yeah.
he had no friends
Yeah. I've
and
read
no one to
stories
like
that.
yeah,
So friendship is still greater than surfing.
maybe.
Yeah.
But I think you can get bodyboard barreled easier than.
Oh yeah, that's just your head.
How do you feel about bodyboarding now?
I want to try again.
You've only tried once, right?
Yeah.
So like, you think you like surfing more than bodyboarding currently?
Yeah. When I was bodyboarding, I was like, oh my god, surfing's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Just because it was so hard to paddle anywhere.
Wait, but I thought it was hard paddling with the bodyboard too.
That's what I'm saying.
He's saying
With
surfing's
the
better.
bodyboard was so hard to. I thought the bodyboard was easy. It's so hard, cause like your whole body's in the water. You're just dragging. You're not on top of the water anymore.
Yeah.
And, and you can't really paddle well with your arms, at least when you start. And so it's just like you're just kicking, and you think the amount you have to kick when your whole body's in the water versus like that little bit of the board that's on the water when you're on top paddling. It's like 10 times harder.
You think so?
At least, I mean, it was like I did with this once versus surfing. I've done it for like a year, you know.
Yeah.
But
Have you seen that guy that wears fins while surfing?
yeah, I've seen that guy.
Have you seen that guy?
Yeah, and wears the A's hat every single time.
Maybe I didn't realize his hat, but I saw him paddling, but he was using his feet to paddle. Like you know how like you do a breaststroke with your feet?
Yeah.
He wasn't using his arms. This wasn't paddling into a wave. This was just paddling around the line.
Oh yeah. He does like the frog
the
thing.
frog
I
thing.
do that.
Huh?
I do that.
Oh, like without fins when
Yeah.
you're surfing. Oh, okay.
Oh, he does it with fins.
Fins, yeah. So he was flying just in the lineup,
That's so funny.
just like
I wanna
without
try
using his
that.
arms. He was just going like that.
He looks
Yeah.
like a duck.
He kind of like
Whatever-
pops up like a
whatever
duck because of the
works, right?
fin. Yeah, I'm curious of why he does it because it's like
You probably felt like I can paddle better with my feet.
I remember the guys at the lineup, they were talking about him, and that's why I mentioned the hat, is because one of the guys like, yeah, that guy's been wearing that hat for years. And then one of the guys like, oh, dude, do you think it smells really bad? And then I noticed it too, like every time I see him, it's that green A's hat, Oakland A's hat. But I don't think he ever washes that thing.
surf. He's surfed the same way for multiple years.
I think he's been out there for 20-something years.
Really? But isn't that kind of depressing? Like, you see people that surf so much and they don't get better? Like, what if that's us? What if that's what we're destined for?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely have a cap.
Yeah.
I'm never going to be like John. Maybe.
That's funny. Well, yeah, if there's like a good barrel day, it'd be fun to go watch.
Yeah, I really do want to go to like a sandbar of just like the wave just dumping.
Dude, you just get slammed into the sand though.
Yeah.
That's my bigger issue is I don't want to get hurt chasing a barrel or something. Like I don't want to.
Yeah, I think it's inevitable.
Yeah, but I just.
The minute you're talking about water being thrown enough the barrel, you're running a risk. Like just by
Yeah.
definition, the
Yeah,
barrel
yeah.
is.
Is there a
inherently
place
risky.
where you can get barreled with it being safe? I feel like Kelly's wave pool is also not safe.
Yeah, apparently it's really shallow and people get hurt on it a lot.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah. So
I mean,
but that's the
imagine
nature of
throwing
the
that
sport.
much water in the air so it flies.
yeah,
You
Yeah.
just can't. You're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
get hurt.
fair, yeah. There has to be enough force behind it.
Yeah.
But that's just the nature of the sport. It's just you got injured I got injured so many times already.
Yeah. But we back.
Well, it's just another injury, another cut.
Final non-surfing topic, and let's call it.
Yeah.
You guys have one? Laundry. So where does podcasting fall as a priority? So podcast number 1. What was that order you texted?
Podcast, anniversary, and then
Mental health.
mental health.
Is that the order?
Yeah.
Nice.
Number 1.
Number 1. Admin days last.
What is it? What?
Nothing.
What is? Alright, Jeremy. What is on your mind?
I don't know. I came in kind of blank slate today.
Anything on your mind in the past week?
Past week, the Lions are 9-3. First time ever. Very exciting.
In
Not exciting for you guys.
their whole franchise life?
I think we were once before in 1960.
Damn.
But in your lifetime.
In my lifetime, but we're not gonna. Eagles.
We always just lost
I know.
yesterday.
But actually, the 49ers. But that's not that interesting.
I think it's pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
that is interesting.
Oh,
Purdy's really good.
Jalen Hurts.
the tush push.
My dad.
You
That
love-
guy's so good, yeah. What's been making you happy?
Oh, we played Dungeons and Dragons. You guys have fun?
Yeah, that's
You have
fun.
I did have a ton of fun.
How about you, Ian?
Yeah, it was fun.
On a scale of 0 to 10, you can't stay a 7.
How fun was it?
Yeah.
It's like a 7.5, 8, 7.5, 8,
You can't say 7.
8,
Was it closer to 8 or a 6?
8.
What is a 6 though? I feel like 6s I wouldn't even do.
Is 8 the new 7?
8 might be the new 7 if we eliminate. Or no, we'll adjust. But I feel like I say 6 sometimes when you give that answer, when you give that condition.
Yeah.
Were you surprised by Rosa? Anything?
Yeah, I was surprised. She said she really liked it.
Were you surprised by her acting? Her accent?
No, that's her one accent.
She does good impressions.
Yeah, yeah. I was surprised she liked. I mean, I kind of knew she would like it. She said she was surprised that it's such a free form game. Or like
Yeah.
a free space.
Yeah.
Anything that made you sad?
No.
He's running through the list.
No, it's been pretty good lately.
And what's made you the happiest?
I don't know. I had a lot of fun playing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was the highlight?
What would you I've asked you this before. Mind, body, soul, 1 to 10 for each of those. What would you rate? For both you guys, actually.
Mind 8, body 7, soul 7.5.
What is soul?
However you want to
Yeah,
answer it.
just what you feel.
What you
What
feel.
you feel that it means.
Okay. Say mind. Mind is like no 7s.
You can give it a 7 if you
Yeah,
want.
you can give it 7.
7 is average.
No, 5. No, 5 average.
We've always learned that C is average.
We'll say 6, 7-ish is average.
Mind, I would say 6 or 7. Average. I would say body is definitely below average.
Wait,
Body's
why? All right, we finish it then.
I'm just sore. And
You've
then
been working out so much and surfing a lot.
yeah, that's why I'm sore. So my body just feels. I've been stretching. I always forget to stretch, and I've been stretching a lot more. My hips are so tight. I would say my soul has been sucked dry.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Soul has been sucked dry.
Give a number and elaborate.
It'd be a 2.
Wow.
Wow, and then
It's just
okay,
been-
elaborate.
It's just been. I'm just kidding. It's not. It's not a thing. Oh well, yesterday we got locked out. We went ziplining yesterday.
Yeah. How was your day?
That was fun. Oh, Rigo was. I think that's the best restaurant on the island.
Rigo was good. I like the vibe there. Food was good.
I
too.
thought it was new, but it's 4 years old.
Yeah. I've been wanting to go there for a while.
Wait, the food was so good.
Yeah.
Did you get the garlic bread?
No, we didn't.
That was the best garlic bread I've ever had.
Really?
It's on a sourdough long piece of bread. It looked like bone marrow almost. I think they put a whole stick of butter on one piece of bread.
Yeah.
That's so good.
But it
Did
was.
you see the bowl
What's
under
that?
the curtain? The bowl.
Oh yeah. That
That's
was
cool,
cool.
huh?
That was cool.
Yeah.
And then we got the. I thought the paella was whatever. It tasted like ramyun almost.
Yeah,
like
it was
Shinran?
okay. It
It
was
was
nothing
okay.
like the other one.
And then we got this smoked, spaghetti, not spaghetti, tomato based, spaghetti. The noodles were,
Wait, the smoked cheese?
yeah,
Wasn't the cheese weird?
it was weird.
Like gassy.
a
I
little,
couldn't eat it.
yeah, it was a little bit too smoked for me, but it was all their flavors. There was one dish where it was prosciutto on a little piece of bread with honey and mascarpone cheese, but then I also had a little bit of like this cracked pepper, and I was like, wow, this is like I've been so long since I had such like if it tastes like a complex dish of flavors with contrasting flavors, but were complementary.
Damn, I'm getting hungry.
It was good. It wasn't my favorite dish, but I did appreciate the contrasting flavors. But the bread was so good. All the flavors were good.
Yeah, it was good. I like that.
What did you get? You got margarita
We
pizza
got
and
that,
paella.
We got that pasta. The pasta was
Oh, and the
good.
pasta?
And then we got the pizza, which was like probably one of the better Neapolitan. I don't like Neapolitan pizza that much, but it was probably one of the better Neapolitan pizzas I've had.
I'm hungry now.
Wait, here's an idea. What about Hawaii's first deep dish pizza?
I love
Deep dish pizza. So good.
What do you guys think about the
Huh.
pizza we had?
At your place?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I give it a 9 out of 10. Might have been a little too high.
What'd you end up at?
Probably like a 7.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good pizza for sure.
Yeah.
Found out Peter doesn't eat whole garlic.
Yeah, I'm not appealed to. Wait, before we go anywhere, can we elaborate on the 2 out of 10?
I think the 2 out of 10 was just because I was very high yesterday, and then I had to go through getting locked out. That was just raining.
At the end of like a super long day. Like you
Yeah,
guys went out
yeah.
at 7
Yeah.
and you were like doing activities all day.
And then I went surfing, and then
Sounds horrible.
yeah.
Surfing sounds. Surfing
No, I
art.
didn't mean that part. I
Yeah.
meant like getting locked out
Yeah,
at the end of a
yeah.
long day.
But especially if you surf and then get locked.
Yeah, I just haven't had. You know what I've been missing? I think my soul is missing. I told Eugene this. Like, I have to get a day in before my nephew comes and my other visitors. Like, I just need to go to North Shore and get in like a 4 to 6 foot clean day, and then for like 3 hours, I just want to surf 3 hours solid waves.
That makes sense.
Oh, so your day to yourself is surfing to yourself.
Yeah, I haven't had that because like Eugene's sister was here, and then
Then we went to North Shore, and then Steven and I, you didn't get to surf as much as you wanted that day.
yeah, it wasn't as big as I wanted, and then like it was fun going with you guys though. It was definitely fun. If I could go with you guys, I'd rather go with you guys than alone.
Yeah, surfing with friends is the best.
Yeah,
You've been doing a lot more stuff Rosa likes to do.
yeah. Unfortunately,
Did you like horseback riding?
we didn't go. We went ziplining.
Oh, ziplining?
Ziplining was she's never been, and
Yeah.
so I mean, Kula Ranch is probably the most beautiful place in Hawaii.
Yeah, it's pretty.
You went?
Yeah, I've been.
Have you been?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's like
Like Jurassic Park.
yeah. It was kind of cheesy because they had all the movies stacked like
Yeah,
the signs.
yeah.
Like, wow, I can't believe they had this. Did you know the in New Zealand, Eugene was saying this, is that the place where they shot Lord of the Rings or part of it, or the Hobbit town or whatever, the farmers got royalties from the Lord of the Rings.
Wait, really? Well, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And apparently they're like set for life.
Wait, really? Wait,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah. So we were wondering, like, oh, does Koala Ranch, do they get royalties? And is that why they do so many
They
movies?
deserve it.
I don't know. What is yours?
Mine is probably like 6. Body feels good, like an 8, maybe a 7 actually. Soul 8. Soul feels good. I think I just really want to. I think I've just been giving up too easily, or like I'll be tired one day and I'll be like, all right, I just won't do what I want to get done today. Like that happened yesterday. But I just hear about what I want to be like is someone that's like tired or not feeling well and just still gets what they get done, just because that's just who they are. They just have goals and they just accomplish. And yesterday I was just a little tired and I just watched Breaking Bad and smoked weed and fell asleep, which was a great day too. I'm very happy with it. But yeah, I think that's my main goal for this week is to just like have stuff I want to get done and just do it no matter how I feel. Because it's really easy to get stuff done when I'm feeling good. If I feel good, I'll just do it, be super productive.
You wanna get your inner Goggins.
Yeah, I want my inner Goggins. But yeah, that's me.
Nice.
Why were you not feeling good yesterday?
Oh, I was just tired.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know why I was just tired.
I was super tired yesterday.
Yeah,
I was like laying around so long.
Yeah.
How did your date go?
Oh, let me go off camera for that. Yeah.
That's the juiciest stuff, though. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Maybe as the listeners become more familiar with me and us. But anyways. Good. Oh yeah, final call name.